The following is a class on Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 8, text number 47, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on 9th of May, 1973 in Los Angeles.
So, when friends die, family members die, we talk of that we are not this body. Not here, this is actually fact. I say, you say, everyone says, at least we have understood from Bhagavad Gita, dehinasmin yatha dehe. The body is different from the soul. And it is also clearly said, na hannate hannamani sharire. After the destruction of the body, the soul is not destroyed. He remains. He gets another body. Arjuna is also consoled by Krishna. Why you are so much anxious about your grandfather? He'll get another body, new body. What is the use of this old body? So, actually that is fact. But still, why a man becomes aggrieved when the body is lost? And that is explained here, that sneha moha, illusion of affection. Actually, there is nothing to be aggrieved. Tatha dehantarang prapti dhiras tattva namayati. Dhira, those who are sober, they are not bewildered. Sober man knows that this relative, my father or my brother, my grandfather, is dead means he's changing this body, he's going to another body. He's not dead. So, dhira means one who is not disturbed. That requires training. In great dangerous position, one is not disturbed. That is not ordinary thing. Therefore, the word has been used, dhira. Dhira and adhira, there are two classes of men. Dhira means acts very conscientiously, without being disturbed by the external factors. I have explained several times the dhira. The example of dhira is given in the Kumar Sambhav poetry by Kalidas. We had our syllabus studying Kumar Sambhav in our I class in college. So, there the example Kalidas is giving example, the dhira is Lord Shiva, just see. The story is when Lord Shiva lost his wife in the Dukkha Yajna, Dakshayani, daughter of Maharaj Dukkha, became the wife of Lord Shiva. And because Lord Shiva sometimes by chance did not show any good respect to Dukkha, so there was misunderstanding between the son-in-law and father-in-law, and the episode ended that Dakshayani, the wife of Lord Shiva, gave her life. His father was very much angry upon the son-in-law, so she wanted to mitigate the misunderstanding, but her father was very stubborn. So at last she said, "My dear father, you are thinking of Lord Shiva, my husband, as ordinary man, and you have become so angry. So this is due. You are thinking that I am your daughter. It's all right, I have got this body from you, I am returning." She immediately died. So, Dukkha, the Lord Shiva's devotees, they massacred all the Yajna arena. You know Dukkha Yajna. Maharaj Dukkha was also cut off by his head, and he was put in a goat's head in this way. So after the death of his wife, Lord Shiva was very much aggrieved. He went to the forest and engaged himself in meditation. So there was a need of one soldier commander, and the calculation was that such soldier must be there by the demigods, because there was always fighting between the demigods and the demons. So to kill the demons, there was a need of a very great soldier who must be born by Lord Shiva, by the seminar of Lord Shiva. So at that time, Parvati, Dakshayani, after that she has taken another body as daughter of King of Himalaya, Parvati. Therefore her name was at that time Parvati. Parvati means the daughter of Parvat. Parvat means mountain. So the plan was that within the womb of Parvati and by the seminar of Lord Shiva, one son must take birth. And later on it took, and his name was Kartikeya. Kartikeya was born. So but they were, Lord Shiva was in meditation, and Parvati was not married at that time with Lord Shiva, although she was destined to marry Lord Shiva, because in the transcendental world, the husband and wife, they are also eternal. Even the wife or husband changes body, again they become husband and wife. This is in the higher sense. They do not separate. So, but Lord Shiva was in meditation, and it is very difficult to break his meditation. So he was naked, and Parvati was engaged to worship Shivalinga, the genital of Lord Shiva. Still, in the Vedic culture, there is worshipping of Shivalinga, the genital of Lord Shiva. So, Parvati was engaged to worship the genital of Lord Shiva. Certainly there was touching by a young girl, but he was not agitated. So Kalidas said, "Here is a dhira. Here is dhira." We become excited by seeing one beautiful girl. But the most beautiful girl, young, she was touching the genital of Lord Shiva, still there was no disturbance. So here is the example of dhira. Dhira means who are not sexually disturbed. Even there is cause, even there is cause of disturbance. Young woman, therefore the woman's name is Kamini. Kamini, Kam means lust. So they invoke one's lust. Therefore by nature, women are beautiful, they dress themselves beautifully. This is nature, to invoke the lusty desire of man. So, according to Vedic civilization, woman, when she is dressed nicely and she is beautiful, she must invoke lusty desires. Therefore, Vedic civilization does not allow a woman to be nicely dressed unless she is before her husband. Unless she is before her husband. Because if she, agitates the lusty desires of all others, that is not very good. So woman is allowed to dress herself very nicely when her husband is present. Otherwise she will not dress. There are some restrictions. Prosita bhartika. By the woman's dress, one will understand who is he, who is she. Whether she is living with her husband, whether she is widow, whether she is unmarried, or whether her husband is out of home, or whether she is prostitute. The culture is so nice. By the dress, one will understand that here is a woman, her husband is not at home. Here is a woman, she is widow. Here is a woman, she is prostitute. In this way, here is a woman, she is not married. By her dress, one will understand. That vermilion sign means she is married. When she is nicely dressed, or she has a husband at home. When she is in white cloth, without any ornament, she is widow. When the sithi, what is called in English sithi? This parting. If it is not in the middle, if it is in the side, she is a prostitute. So, woman should dress in such a way the man will understand. And not married, she will not have this veil. It must be open. So anyway, these are social customs in the Vedic civilization. So, a girl is advised to worship Shiva. Just like we will find in Chaitanya Charitamrita, the neighboring girls of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they are going to the Ganges. In our childhood we have seen our sisters, they are also worshipping, mother taught them. Now these things are gone. And nobody is worshipping Shiva Linga because there are so many lingas. So, this custom is now gone. Anyway, this girl, Parvati, was engaged to worship the linga, the genital of Lord Shiva. But Lord Shiva was not disturbed. That is called example of dhira. Dhira. Dhira means very sober and not disturbed. That soberness can be had. That is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Dhirastatanamayati, and how One can become dhira. Janglam thya chaparang labhang mannate nadhikang tataha. Jasmin sthite guru napi dukkhena na vichalate. There is a stage of highest perfection of Krishna consciousness when one is full in Krishna consciousness, he doesn't want anything. What to speak of this sense gratification? He is no more in need of anything. If one gets Krishna, if he is confident about Krishna, and if he is confident that now I have got the shelter of the lotus feet of Krishna, I don't want anything. Just like Dhruva Maharaj. There are so many examples. Dhruva Maharaj so severely underwent austerities, penances, meditation, to see the Supreme Personality of Godhead. The purpose was that when I will see Lord Vishnu, I will ask some benediction so that I can get better kingdom than my father. He was insulted by his stepmother. The ambition was how to get a better kingdom than his father or his grandfather, Lord Brahma. That was his ambition. But when he actually saw Lord Vishnu and he was ready to give him any benediction, he said, "Oh, my dear Lord, I am quite satisfied. I don't want any benediction. Shamin kritarthosmi varangana jachi." My dear Lord, I am so satisfied that I have no more need of asking any benediction. This is perfection of Krishna consciousness. When he is fully Krishna conscious, he has achieved all success. So why he will ask for anything more? He is so full in power and satisfaction that even great calamity, dangerous position, he doesn't care. He knows that these things are coming and going. Why I shall be agitated? Let me depend on Krishna. Just like Prahlad Maharaj. So many times he was tortured by his father. He never became agitated. His father's only request was to give up this Hare Krishna mantra. He would not give up. So this is determination. This is called gravity, and this is called soberness. You go on talking like just like pushing our Krishna consciousness movement. So many dangers we have to meet. But we don't care for it. If I am a real servant of Krishna, then this movement will go on, in spite of so many obstacles. So that is called soberness. Dhiras tattva namayat. So, Maharaj Yudhishthira was that kind of dhira. He is the son of Dharmaraj, Dharmaputra, highly elevated. So everyone was astonished that how he is agreed for the death of his relatives, because the other side, Duryodhana was his cousin brother, all the sons of Dhritarashtra, they played together, they ate together, they are family members, friends, but there was misunderstanding. Life is coming out of matter. Now daily you are slaughtering animals. Now, what do you see? The bones and the blood and the flesh and the urine and the stool after cutting this body. So these are the ingredients out of which this man has come or this animal has come. Take this ingredient and create another living entity. There is no answer. What do you think, scientists? These are the ingredients, we will see. But can anyone manufacture a life? No, that is not possible. Therefore, who are thinking, anyone who is thinking that I am this combination of bones and blood and chemicals, they will say some jugglery of words, combination of chemical. Take this chemical. No, that is not possible. Therefore, it is my mistake to think that I am a product of this material thing. That is nonsense. Saiba Gokhara. Such person who is thinking like that, then I am the combination of this matter, he is no better than the cows and the asses. Saiva Gokhara. Everything is detailed in there. Jasyatma buddhi kunapeti dhatuke sadhik kalatra adishu bhauma yujjadhi jatirtha buddhi salilena karhichit janeshu avigneshu saiva Gokhara. Anyone who is thinking this bag of bones and flesh as the I am this body. And out of this misconception, Jasyatma buddhi kunapiti sadhi, out of this body, or in relationship with this body, the persons, men and women, they are my kinsmen. They are my nationality. They are my society. Sadhi kalatradishu. Jasyatma buddhi kunapiti dhatuke sadhi kalatradishu bhoma ijjati. And where this body is produced, that's land, is my land, motherland. I am American, I am Indian, I am German, I am this. And we are mad after this nationalism. In this way, Jasyatma buddhi kunapiti dhatuke sadhik kalatradishu bhoma ijjati. Jatirtha buddhi salilena karhichi. They go to the place, holy places of pilgrimage, and they take their bath. In India, you see, so many people are going to Haridwar, Vrindavan, and take their bath and shave their head, and then come back. I went to Tirtha, holy place. That is not Tirtha. Tirtha means to meet a high-grade, saintly person. Tirtha. Tirtha kurbanti tirthani. They make Tirtha, holy place. Anywhere a saintly person is there, that is Tirtha. That is holy place. Not that I have to go Haridwar, 5,000 miles from you. Wherever there is experienced holy person, that is Tirtha. But they do not know. They go 5,000 miles away. Sometimes from your country, they go to find out a guru in India. And the guru who is canvassing here, he is useless. He is useless. So these things, anyone who is of such conception of life, they have been described as asses and cows, mentioned animals. So this sneha moha, this so-called material affection, it is due to prakritena atmana. When you consider this body, I am this body, then this sneha moha, this illusion of affection comes. Atmana, this atma shabda, can be used in terms of this body, in terms of the mind, and in terms of the spirit soul. Therefore, distinctly, it has been differentiated. Prakitena, atmana. Prakita means this body is prakita. This is not aprakita, but the soul is aprakita. Aprakita means not material, and prakita means material. So those who are absorbed in this material concept of life, they become in this way delusion or illusion. Jasyatma buddhi. So others, they consider that the Maharaj Yudhishthira, this illusion is due to his concession of this body. This we have to avoid. This question was raised by Arjuna also. So I understand that I am not this body, and my grandfather is not this body. Still I am affected when my body and my grandfather is in danger. So what Krishna advised? Krishna advised, yes, that affection is possible. I know that I am not this body, theoretically but if somebody comes to cut my body, I will be very much protective. Although I know I cannot yield that I am not this body, let the body be cut off. I don't mind. No. That Krishna said that this position, agama paina anitya tang titikhasya bharat, matra sparshastra kontiya sitosna sukha dukkhada. These temporary happiness and distress which come and go like seasonal changes. Seasonal changes, just like there is summer season, there is winter season. So sometimes it is very cold, sometimes it is very warm, and how these feelings are appreciated due to this body. The water is the same, but in summer season, water is very pleasing to take bath. The same water is very troublesome to take bath in winter season. So according to the changes of the season and according to the affection of this material body, we are feeling pains and pleasure. Otherwise, there is no pains and pleasure. Jasangayam Purusha, Atma, real spirit soul, just like our scientist was asking whether soul is dependent on the matter. No. Soul is independent. Jasankayam Purusha, that is the Vedic instruction. It is never affected. Although, therefore it requires knowledge. It requires knowledge. Matra sparshastra konta. Our pains and pleasure we feel on account of the skin. Matra, sparsha. So we should not deviate from the duty. Even there are pains and pleasure due to this body, we should not deviate from our duty. That is the instruction of the Shastra. It is not that because it is I am feeling very much cold, I shall not take my bath. No. That's my duty, I must take. Because I am feeling very hot, therefore I shall not go to the kitchen. There should be no cooking today. No, that is not possible. Cooking must go on. Similarly, despite all difficulties, all inconveniences, on account of this false body, one must do his duty. That was the instruction to be given to Maharaj Yudhishthira. So that is applicable in every field of life. That we must chalk out what is our duty. And it must go on in any condition. It doesn't matter, I am feeling pain or pleasure. That is the instruction. Thank you very much.